Banishers. Aqui. Pô, a Steam dá uma parte de jogo, né, velho? Mas eu nunca tenho sorte de pegar jogo. Hum. O jogo tá com uma baita de uma... Ah, epilepsia, hein? Hum. Hum. Boa noite, dona Neurocafeína. Como é que você tá, mulher? Como é que você tá? Tudo certo? Tudo errado? Ô, eita, porra, calma aí. Tá lagando, tá carregando. Essa vai ser no roda de o quê? Calma. Como vai ser no roda desse negócio aqui, cara? Calma, não é possível, cara. Deixa eu baixar essa qualidade aqui. Deve estar Ultra Mega Blaster Hyper. Olha isso aqui, tá travadaço, velho. Nossa, tá muito lagado, velho. Olha isso aqui. Nossa senhora, calma aí. Ah, não, tá não. Tem que tá. Que é isso aqui? F. Esquerda. F. Tá. Motor de exibição. Esse aqui... Não, esse aqui é o... Sem borda, tá. Limitado. Será que eu reduzo? É, meu notebook tá 1. Pô. Tem que ser Samsung essa bosta. Você tô bem também, né? Eu tô bem, velho. Hoje eu vou jogar o jogo que eu prometi que ia jogar ontem. Acabei não jogando porque eu fiquei num jogo chamado Roblox com um pessoal aleatório, hein? Mas hoje eu vou jogar. Hoje eu vou jogar. O que é isso aqui? O que é isso aqui? Cara, será que eu limito FPS, mano? Ou deixa limitado? Deixa limitado, né, velho? Qualquer coisa a gente troca. Cara, jogo que é edição de... Esse aqui é jogo de... De controle, cara, mas dá nada. Modo noturno? Tipo de fone. Parallax. Não. Tem em português? Não tem. Legenda. Ativado. Médio. Um personagem. Um das legendas. Perfeito. Vamos ver. Chat, novo jogo. Lançado ontem. Fresquinho. Tá cheirando até farinha ainda. Abus normal, né, cara? Nunca joguei na minha vida esse negócio aqui. Abus normal assim. 100%. Só bora. Ô, Neuro. Aí, ô, cabeçuda. Caixa d'água. Recentemente apresenta.
Madam,
Travou.
sir,
Peraí, travou aqui.
the ship lies at anchor off New
Senhora,
Eden.
senhor, navio está
Attender
ancorado,
stands at your disposal.
ancorado fora de New... Perdi já. Caceta, tô aqui. Peraí que a minha tela travou aqui do lado. Calma aí. Vai colar no Discord hoje, depois da meia-noite? Vai. Tem de jogar alguma coisa? Um jogo da Don't Nude.
I dreamed of clouds,
Sonho com nuvens.
great long
Grandes,
fluffy bastards,
desgraçadas, longas
low
e
over the
fofas.
sea.
Baixas sobre o mar. Oh, yes. Ah, muito bom. Foi mais que sua obrigação mesmo. Tem que colar mesmo, velho. Epa! Oxi, cancela!
I dreamed of the
Sonho com o
abyss,
abismo. As
in the
profundezas mais
darkest
escuras do
reaches
oceano
of the
mais
deepest
profundo.
ocean.
Chat, vocês lê?
A good day
Eu
to
leio.
you,
Não,
my
vocês
love.
lê, né? De pra você, meu
And a
amor.
good day to you too.
Vai lá, Gu, vai lá, porra.
Are we in New England?
Vai lá, mano, vai. Daqui a pouco você volta aí, porra. Me conta se deu certo ou se deu errado, velho.
Welcome to America.
Bem-vindo à América.
Something's bothering you.
Algo está incomodando você.
Charles's letter.
A carta de Charles.
What of it?
O que tem ela?
The ghost must be uncommonly
Esse fantasma deve
dangerous.
ser extraordinariamente
banish it
perigoso.
himself.
Ou ele mesmo
We shall
baniria.
charge him double.
Vamos cobrar o dobro dele.
I'm serious.
Tô falando
If the
sério.
Reverend needs
Se o Reverendo
help,
precisar
this
de
can be
ajuda,
no
talvez isso não
easy
seja
business.
fácil, Red.
Red,
A gente
I
matou
best
aí.
be ready.
Beleza, Gu. Beleza,
Oh,
vai
be
lá, vai lá, vai
careful,
lá.
Master
Fica
Duarte.
perigoso, Mestre Duarte. Seu aprendiz
Your
está pronto
apprentice
para servir.
stands ready to serve. Come on, Atea, we need to go.
Precisamos ir.
I need to pee.
Preciso fazer xixi.
Rory McWraith.
Red
Gallant
Rivers
to the
McCain.
last.
Galante até o fim.
Life to the living,
Vida aos vivos.
death to the dead.
Morte aos mortos.
Consider our lovers,
Considere nossos amantes.
Antea and
Antea e Red.
the
Os maiores
greatest
banishers
banishers
que
I
já
ever
conheci.
life to the living, we say,
Vida aos
and death
vivos,
to the dead.
dizemos, e morte aos mortos.
It is not so simple.
Não é tão simples. Não, gente, não precisa ler não. Você
Since
nem
the
só vocês
dawn
lerem,
of
né?
humanity, the dead have lingered. Dead as alive, we are complex and emotional beings. Many and tangled are the ties that bind. Since the beginning of memory, banishers have fought to sever those ties. Death is but a trifle. It comes to us all. To haunt or be haunted. There lies the true horror. I, Charles Davenport, should know it. The haunting of New Eden scared me to death. I dearly wish I had not begged my friends to come and lift the curse.
If this is June, I'd hate to see January. I'd want to freeze my backside off in the summertime. I'd have stayed in Scotland.
London wasn't much better.
Look at it. As cold as a bishop's arse. And twice as white. I don't mind saying it, I'm very disappointed.
Charles wasn't lying. New Eden is cold as death. You may well be disappointed.
Não é, Neuro. Como pode explicar? É um jogo que você expurga fantasmas. Agora não sei se é do corpo das pessoas, é de um local aleatório assim mesmo. Mas é um jogo de fantasma. Um jogo bom. Tá muito bem aceito pela crítica. Na Steam e
You'd
tudo
better
mais.
be at the tavern. With a hot grog. Or two. I think I weary of long.
Calma aí. Pera aí, deixa eu mudar a tela aqui rapidinho. Calma. Atualizar isso daqui. Pronto. Botamos.
Boring sea voyages to grim faraway lands.
I can't remember the last time we did something else than work.
After this, we should set sail somewhere warm and safe. The dead don't linger.
O que é perdura?
No such place. But it's not a bad idea.
Not as bad as beer.
Have I mentioned how grim this place is?
I heard you the first time, but I don't disagree.
Don't disagree. Ah, tá, não dá brilho. Perfeito. Perfeito. Ah, mata o rato!
I think we can get through here.
Sure. Let's go traipsing through the rotten, falling down house.
Chat, deixa eu ver se tá chovendo aqui dentro da minha casa. Pera aí, 2 segundos, chat. Calma aí. É, estava. Estava. Vamos lá. Muito.
Looks steady enough.
Isso também. Aqui. Vamos ser aqui também.
Watch out!
Vai lá, Neuro. Vai lá, vai lá, vai lá. Vai lá. Pouco você volta aí, Neuro. Vê se ele é abacate.
Oh. Is it just me or are we not welcome here?
Keep going. I'll find a way to meet up with you.
Isso aqui.
Overeager apprentices.
Interessante. Tá, tem que fazer essa
I can break
planejando.
my way through here.
Quando foi por aqui. Perfeito. Tá.
Yeah.
Nada pra cá, não? Não? Não. Também não. O que tá contando? Vamos lá.
Call this a fight?
Everything all right down there?
Just a sneaky wanderer. You?
Same, but I managed. Are these spectres watching the road?
Maybe. But are they keeping people outside town? Or are they keeping them in?
Oh, more wanderers.
Behind you!
Thank you!
As easy as falling off a box. Can't tell how long these people were dead.
The original settlers, perhaps.
Whoever, this doesn't bode well.
Down you go. Time to leave for good.
Como que dá? Como que dá? Como será que dá? Vai se pro rolar, não, rolado. Talvez as palavras se percam no tempo, mas devo escrevê-las. A data não sei dizer. Sei que é o mês de junho do ano 1695. Achei que fôssemos estar mais seguros em Providência. Achei que finalmente veríamos as crianças de novo. E os campos de trigo dourado soariam com suas risadas. A mãe delas agora está morta, e vamos juntar a ela em breve. Algo insidioso caminha pelas estradas. Espíritos terríveis nos pegaram. New Eden está amaldiçoada. Você que está lendo isso agora, eu lhe digo, fuja. Opa. Interessante.
These people left New Eden Town just a few days ago. What exactly is going on here?
Você tá pegando o negócio? Que susto. Não me lembro. Como que dizia?
Pest.
Não sei como que desvia. Ah, tá. Tá, é espaço. Tá, perfeito.
That augurs badly for the case.
Situation's worse than you thought.
Let's wait to hear what Charles has to say.
Empty docks in a growing settlement. Never a good sign. Are the town selectmen sitting on their arses?
Isn't that what selectmen do? When we get to town, we may need to split up to cover more ground.
You may count on the most responsible student a Banisher could have.
We'll see if you remember some of your teaching. If you're up for it.
Always. A welcoming committee.
Let's find the inn. Let's find Charles. It'll be good to see Charles and Esther again.
Would you a lecture on the sanctity of marriage?
A pretty word for a set of shackles.
I'm sure folk here are just as open-minded as Charles.
Good day, sir.
You'll be Haskell's Banishers, I take it.
Antea Duarte. This is Red McWraith.
Hugh Bachelor. The governor had me prepare the schoolhouse for your comfort. It has fallen out of use. Will that be all?
Where are the children?
Several died of fever. We could see disaster coming. We thought we'd have to bury them all. We sent the children to safety. We sent them away.
That can't have been easy. It can't be easy now.
No. No, it is not.
We're expected at the tavern. Where might we find it?
The King's Arm. You can't miss it, for the lamps are lit. The school is now a bunkhouse, and the meeting house cold and dark. But the tavern shines yet.
Well then, let us be thankful for small mercies. Farewell, Mr. Bachelor, and you may wish us luck.
Good luck, then, to the both of you.
Daria Pra direita. Toca pra esquerda, segura pra esquerda. Tá, perfeito. Pra entrar. Uma exploradinha, né, chat? Então, antes de tudo. Eu achei de recurso aqui, ó. Olha isso. Ó, raríssimo. O jogo é meio escuro, né? Caraca. Que escuro. Ah. Hello? Hey there? Hello? Menininho bestado? Hello? Hello? Hello?
You'll be the Banishers then? Come too late. I'm sorry, but if poor Minister Davenport mentioned your names, I have forgotten them.
Ante Duarte. This fellow here is Red McWraith.
Red
Of course.
McRae.
I'm Lisbeth O'Hara. The Minister said you'd have questions. Well?
Well?
What are you doing out here? Most people seem to stay indoors.
Since you ask, I came to town to buy a remedy for Mistress Fitcher. My sister has a sore leg. The salve eases her discomfort. We have a small farm, some miles from here. And yes, the curse sits there too.
Could you point us to the tavern? We're expected.
The King's Arms. I'll not point it out to you as I disapprove of drinking. It's the large building, next to the gallows.
Interessante.
You may have your time back, with my thanks.
Well, thank the Lord for that.
Tem que olhar por trás. Ué, perto da grande forca, né? Você tem uma forca? Ué? Tô vendo aqui, hein? Jacinto Lilás. Lá ele. Lá ele, velho. Vamos ver. A grande forca. Isso aqui é uma forca, né? Isso aqui é muito uma forca, velho.
There's the inn.
Amém. Chegamos!
Charlie, we're here. Your prayers are answered. Pour us a drink.
Finally. Banisher, please come in. As it is cold, your serving woman may sit while we talk.
I'm the help. She's the boss. You're not Charles.
My name is Antea Duarte. This is my partner, Red McWraith. Good day to you, sirs, madam. Now, where's Charles?
Minister Davenport said help was on its way. I assumed...
Keep digging, Fairfax. Good day. Pennington, captain of the train band. This here is thick-skinned Newsmith. We're the selectmen.
What's left of us?
Why is Charles not here?
Charles morreu.
We're sorry for your loss. We'll do what we can for his widow.
The Reverend is dead. When? How?
A terrible tragedy. Though our faith sustains us, we are still very much in shock.
Very much.
Our shock at Reverend Davenport's killing is so great that we must sit here in comfort, losing precious time.
As governor of the colony of New Eden, it is my responsibility...
Look at us, sat here waiting to meet the same fate. We could all be miles away by now. You lot do what you want. I intend living.
The esteemed select woman can be brusque. Forgive her. And rest assured that her aptitudes far outweigh her manners. Or lack thereof.
Her point still stands, Fairfax. Sitting here, doing nothing, we are as lambs to the slaughter.
The Banishers are here. Surely with their expertise we may yet prevail.
Then I shall leave you and your expertise in ghosts and devils to find out. My expertise in blood and battle is of little use. Mistress Duarte, if I can be of service, yous may visit me at home. On the other side of the street, as it were.
Well, Governor, shall you leave or shall you stay?
For myself, I'll stay. Our company has suffered terribly. But we are worth saving. And now that you are here, save it we shall.
Save it with
Yes.
shall.
Accept my sincerest condolences for the loss of your friend. We feel the loss of our minister so very keenly. Charles Davenport was a man of great knowledge and devotion. The pride, indeed, of New Eden. It discommodes me greatly to remember how we found his body in the cemetery. Indeed, it distresses me yet further to tell you that we do not know what so tragically cost him his life.
Could your physicians not save him?
Would that we had a physician left, but it would have made no difference. Charles was dead when we found him, and we do not know how or why. One or two among our company have knowledge of the physic. Purples, they said, rupture, strangery, or sadness. Guesses, all. As a man of science in New Eden, I stand alone. You see, in my youth, I too was something of a demonologist. Rather a good one, if I say so myself.
We're not demonologists, and neither was Charles. Is his widow Esther taking visitors?
The widow Davenport is at home, and does not much venture out. Her house overlooks the dock. I offered Charles a home with a view across a pretty meadow, but he refused. He preferred the village life. Speak to her, if she'll see you. But she knows no more than we do about how her husband died.
Why is town so empty?
Of those who did not die, we are the few who stayed. Though our motivations may differ, all who remain have shown extraordinary faith and courage in the face of our adversity.
Will they return when the curse is lifted?
I fervently hope so. They have homes here. But we sent the children away some time ago, and many could not live with their absence. If we do not resolve this situation quickly, the community of New Eden shall be broken, perhaps forever.
Those who left, where did they go?
Boston, outlying settlements. Anywhere, everywhere. Although, as you may have heard, the weather has likely closed the roads. Some believe the path through the dark woods offers salvation. I do not. I believe we must stand our ground.
You're a demonologist, you say?
I am that, like my father was before me.
Just say
Faith and science are our twin compasses, you see, to a deeper understanding of the secrets of God's green and pleasant land, and those who threaten it.
And what have your compasses told you about the curse?
They have told me that Reverend Davenport was better placed than I to solve our problem, which is why you're here. We agreed it. I shall stand for the company, I said, as the moral authority, the anchor, and the rock, as Charles and his Banishers lift the curse.
Heroic work all round.
Indeed it is, madam. Indeed it is. But we do it all the same. Because we must. Aye. Because we must.
What can you tell me about the curse?
I can tell you that it has been our misery for many long months now. And I can tell you that it worstens by the increment. First, there was pestilence and disease. Then came the nightmares. Then came madness. In the end came death. And death remains. But in all honesty, I think the weather is the worst part. This never-ending winter hangs heavy on us all. Worse yet, it traps us here.
What did Charles know about it? What had he learned?
Tragically, I had not yet had the opportunity to discuss his investigation. And his passing now excludes the possibility. Our late friend Charles faced a Herculean task and acquitted himself with honor. You will have to do far better than that, I'm afraid.
Our contract stands.
If you'll have it, yes. Our contract stands for Charles.
All right. For Charles. Thank you. We have what we need.
We have
Then
to
I
Jimmy.
wish you success. By my instruction, a room is prepared for you in the old schoolhouse. I'll be here if you need me.
Interessante, ó. Aviso do proprietário da hospedaria. Como anunciado na última reunião na prefeitura, por meio desta, fecha a taverna King's Arms, deixando a chave com os membros do conselho. Não haverá cerveja nem bebida vendidas até que a maldição seja desfeita e eu volte. As expensas estão trancadas e também os quartos. Deus abençoe. Charity Krugolt. Uma pena, né? Que ia beber um gorazão, né, pai? Né? Vamos de come, vamos de come, vamos de come.
Damn it, Charles. Those accursed sea storms. If only we'd been here earlier.
I know. But as Charles would say, another day, another soul to save.
These people have no idea what they're up against.
Vou estar com a mulher lá agora. Ela mora aqui, né? Pode ir, casa!
Antea, Red.
Esther.
Come in.
Caminho. Portando maciça, filho.
I've barely slept for fear you would not come. I'm at a loss. Would God even allow me to drag you into these dark times?
Esther, you're not alone now. We're here.
I'm so sorry we didn't get here on time. Truly.
I know. Charles kept saying it. Have faith. They will come. If only he had kept his faith himself.
What happened to him?
Poor Charles. Just one more victim of the curse of New Eden. You know how he is. Was. Restless. Impatient. It's not that he gave up on you, his friends, but that he could wait no more. I believe he tried to lift the curse. I too have questions, but I have no answers. Nor do I now have a husband.
How were things, before all this?
Before the curse, it was a busy and exciting time. Charles immersed himself in the community here. He had a hand in everything. The people came to rely on him. I'm sure they look to someone else now, but I can't imagine it's the same.
What can you tell me about the esteemed Governor Haskell?
Fairfax Haskell is well-read and educated, but at times his back can be too stiff. He shares Charles's interest in the unknown, but his passion seems less than practical. He's an academic.
Still, good to know our patron has some understanding of our work. We met the captain too, along with the huntress, Th3Cl0wn. Do you know them?
I find Thick-Skin Newsmith's manner a little frightening, but I think she has a good heart. A fine hunter by all accounts. Captain Pennington comes with a reputation for soldiering. He comports himself with a wry dignity, but I suspect that beneath it all, he's just sad. Charles thought so too. There are wounds beneath Saul Pennington's armor, he said, that time and God have not yet healed.
Is there anything we should know about?
Lord, deliver me, for I cannot endure this. I cannot endure it, and Charles does not deserve it.
Anything at all, Esther? Please.
Please.
I have felt Charles present about the house. His ghost lingers. He needs help.
If he's here, I promise I will know no rest until he has his.
You can count on us.
We'll start with the house.
Charles's papers are gathered in his office. Take what you need.
Thank you, Esther.
Thank you, sir. Bom, perfeito. Então vamos investigar o fantasma. Esqueci o nome do cara já. Patrick.
May I be of any help?
You stay put. We'll find the way.
Charlie. Interessante. Perfeito. Tá. Tá, entendi. Perfeito.
That porcelain saw many a dinner-turned-lecture with Charles.
I miss him so.
So do we, Esther.
12º dia de agosto de 1694. Minha doce Esther, eu estava para baixo e ainda assim você estava lá para me apoiar. Você é um anjo do paraíso para me ajudar em minha missão sombria. Você é a luz que me guia pela escuridão do invisível. E ainda assim sinto tanto por tê-la trazido para esta terra torturada. Você sabe bem que as coisas não são como deveriam em New Eden. E sinto muito por tê-la ao meu lado, pois temo por sua vida. Gostaria que pudéssemos ter encontrado um canto tranquilo nessa terra, para criar nossos filhos, mas temo a maldição. Acho que devemos ir embora, ou talvez você deva ir em frente, enquanto defendo nossa casa. Pense sobre isso, pois não consigo suportar o pensamento da escuridão, a levando de mim. Seu amor para sempre, Charles. Aqui sai. Triste, hein? 5 de janeiro de 1685. Minha amada Esther, como quero ter você em meus braços. O anúncio do nosso casamento foi para o meu coração uma iguaria no paladar, um doce do qual não me canso. por fim, estaremos juntos e juntos para todo o sempre. Até o dia. Muitos anos a partir de agora. Ficarmos velho e finalmente a morte nos separar. Pois só a morte pode extinguir o amor que existe entre nós. E tenho certeza de que nem mesmo a morte poderá desfazer a ternura que sinto por você. Quero que tudo seja perfeito para nosso casamento, e assim farei. Escreverei para você todos os dias até que o momento abençoado, quando eu possa finalmente derramar o peso das letras, e dizer pessoalmente todos os dias como me sinto sobre você. Estou pensando em você, seu amor para sempre... Oh, caceta, isso daqui, caceta. Seu amor para sempre, Charles. Tá.
Where are you staying, my dears?
Dia 21 de fevereiro de 1687. Minha doce Esther, não consigo lhe dizer o quanto desejo chegar em casa. Este trabalho nas místicas Highlands escocesas é empolgante. Não posso negar, mas sinto falta da doçura de nosso lar. No entanto, sei que os poucos meses que me restam longe de seus braços amorosos serão de grande benefício para mim. Calma aí, chat. Tudo isso para protegê-la desses mundos sombrios que giram ao nosso redor. É o seu amor e a sua confiança que me impulsionam nessas trincheiras misteriosas, que me impulsionam a fazer o meu melhor. É por você que faço isso, pois quando posso ver o orgulho em seus olhos, sei qual é o meu papel nessa terra. Sei que posso ser mais forte, sei que tudo posso, desde que você me olhe com aquela centelha que é só sua. Estou pensando em você, seu amor para sempre. Ô, caceta,
The
Charlie.
governor had a room prepared for us in the schoolhouse.
The schoolhouse? Wouldn't you rather stay here? You'd be more comfortable.
It's very kind, but we've a long day ahead of us. We don't want to bother you.
I don't have much.
Meu caro Charles, como fiquei feliz em ler suas palavras. É sempre um prazer ouvir e saber que você e sua amada Esther estão bem. Entrei em contato com nossos irmãos em Londres, mas infelizmente não conseguimos encontrar nada em nossos arquivos que corresponda à descrição dos eventos que você enfrentou em New Eden. Seja como for, a pestilência e os invernos intermináveis são fenômenos talvez amplos demais para identificarmos a causa exata. Não posso lhe dar uma resposta melhor. Seja feitiçaria, a presença de um licor ou algo totalmente diferente. Não sabemos. Tudo que posso fazer é convidar a continuar sua pesquisa e anotar todas as suas observações. Nossa irmandade da escola de Senti tem tão pouca presença no novo mundo. Qualquer nova informação será de fato valiosa. Por favor, fique em segurança, meu amigo. Sinceramente, Eleanor Campos.
Of course.
I didn't know Eleanor and Charles were still in touch.
The St. Paul Brotherhood is a tie that binds. Charles was so eager to continue his research here in New Eden. If only we had known what would befall us.
Triste.
Purcell, could you find nothing better?
These days I lack the heart to play.
Can't believe you brought your pianoforte to New England.
It cost a fortune. But you cannot part a pianist from their beloved keys.
Have you received other visitors?
Most dare not leave their homes. Although Mr. Bachelor came to see me. That was nice of him.
This is Charles's. It's like he never left.
Quero um pouco de comida e cerveja para você. Sinto muito pela sua perda. Seus vizinhos aguardem seus corações. Um estudo de chacone em sol menor para cordas de H por céu, por e Davenport. Seu francês. Tristeza em intervalo, ou um estudo da escala eólica por Henk Pier. Tá, já vi tudo aqui. Andar de cima.
Charles is still here and Esther is completely distraught.
She lost him, and now he's back, a ghastly figure. It must be unbearable. Faith always was his beacon in the darkness.
In people as much as in God. He's a good man.
I can still picture him crafting your very first Bane ring.
You sound much more fond of the moment now than you were back then. Bit green for an actual haunting, you said.
You were. Still, you did all right.
Rei precioso de conjunto de xadrez, protegido por domo de vidro.
That's from the set he taught me with. I'd know it anywhere.
Did he keep it to remind him of his favourite?
Or to remind him that he had yet to beat me.
Ó, Brasil. Ó, Brasil. Isso aqui é o Brasil mesmo? Não, não é o Brasil. Ou é o Brasil? Não, acho que não é o Brasil. Ou é o Brasil? Não, não é o Brasil. Ou é o Brasil? Não, é o Brasil, sim, 100%. Ou não é o Brasil? Não, é o Brasil ou não é o Brasil? Não, esse aqui é o Brasil, 100%. É o Brasil aqui, ó. Só não tá dividido certo, mas não, não é o Brasil. Não, é o Brasil. Eu acho que é o Brasil. Certeza que é o Brasil. Eu tenho quase certeza que é o Brasil. Olha. Calma aí, já vejo já isso daqui. Ninguém neste lado das águas e poucas pessoas do outro sabem que vim para New Eden como ministro para fazer pesquisas sobre o novo mundo, em nome da Irmandade da Estola de St. Paul. E que estranheza encontrei. Há fantasmas aqui. Sim, antigos e inumeráveis, mas são silenciosos. Nunca direi a palavra em voz alta, mas suspeito que haja bruxas. E se encontrar uma, gostaria muito de perguntar a ela sua história. Interessante. Tem bruxas também, chat. Tem bruxas também. Th3Cl0wn por Balthazar Hans Fenoffer. Nossa, eu sou muito francês, cara, na moral. Formicarius por Norman Nieder. Nossa, eu sou muito francês, pelo amor de Deus. Th3Cl0wn por Adolfo Spina. O que é isso aqui?
Remember when he started to wear these to look wiser and older?
He was hiding his hair loss.
Ó, achei uma coisa aqui, hein? Jó, 7, 13, 15. 13. Quando digo, minha cama me confortará, meu sofá aliviará minhas queixas. 14. Então você se assusta com sonhos e me aterroriza com visões. 15. De modo que minha alma escolheu o estrangulamento e a morte em vez da minha vida. Ela vem até mim em sonhos.
Charles's notes mention Job, chapter 7, verses 13 to 15.
Ah, versículo 13 a 15, né? 13,
I'll look for that reference.
13, 15.
Red, you dropped something.
Vamos ver isso aqui. O que todos esses sonhos têm em comum? Seriam eles uma promessa do dia do juízo final? Ou um pesadelo vindo? Visões? Prenúncio? Alguém está por trás disso? Quem é o verdadeiro alvo? E o que fez com que essa raiva explodisse? Preciso saber como entra em nossas cabeças. O sono não oferece mais descanso. Isso não pode continuar. Interessante.
These notes are erratic ramblings. Charles was worried about the curse plaguing the settlers' dreams.
How malicious is this curse, tormenting people in their beds?
Muita coisa. Um broche de prata comumente usado por Charles Davenport, gravado por uma espada de 3 punhos distinta.
Charles always wore this brooch.
His things are untouched. Nothing's moved.
É uma coisa de ninja.
Got enough book.
Eis que os filhos são herança do Senhor, e o fruto do ventre o seu galardão. Salmo 127, 3.
See, the piano's not the only thing you paid a pretty penny to ship.
3 gotas de óleo de lavanda em infusão de camomila antes de dormir. Galtéria para esfregar entre as palmas das mãos e atrás das orelhas 3 vezes ao dia. Se a inquietação persistir, use erva cidreira. Evelyn.
Remember how they used to argue about books we hadn't read? Like we weren't there?
Oh, you actually listened. I'd always let my mind wander.
Ó. Minha querida irmã, Charles está morto. Não consigo distinguir a direita da esquerda. Não posso dizer que dia é ou há quanto tempo meu Charles partiu. Meu mundo se desfez, nada aconteceu como deveria. Não pude ir ao funeral. Que vergonha. Como falei com meu querido marido, simplesmente não consegui encontrar forças para sair de casa e andar até o local onde Charles morreu, lá para vê-lo enterrado. Que o Senhor tenha misericórdia e guie nossos amigos até nós antes que seja tarde demais. Meu wedding não vai durar muito mais tempo sem meu amado marido para protegê-la. Não tenho mais palavras em mim, mas achei que você, que o amava tanto, deveria saber sobre sua passagem. Meu amor, Esther. Oxi.
Esther couldn't attend Charles's burial.
Poor. Woman. That's terrible for her.
Esther never got to say farewell to Charles.
I could have made him manifest.
Now that we know why he might be back, we should go investigate the cemetery where he was found. Esther, I'm sorry to trouble you once more.
How may I help?
Has the curse brought with it nightmares?
Nightmare.
Yes. I've had nightmares. I suspect we all have. Charles warned that something was stalking our dreams, that it had a use for us, that we needed to fight it with all God's might. But now Charles is gone, and my nightmares have changed. In my sleep, I see my husband falling, screaming into the abyss. All hear him. None respond. He plummets on into the bottomless pit. Poor Charles.
Oh, Charles.
With all that's happened, how are you bearing up?
This all feels so unreal. Just one more nightmare from which I cannot wake.
It seems so now, but that will change. I promise.
Was there something I should have done differently? Did I fail him? Did I fail Charles?
None of this is your fault.
No.
I do not want to believe he is gone. He cannot be gone. I do not permit him to be gone.
You're in pain, and that might have brought him back. Maybe he lingers because you suffer.
We'll do what we can to ease your pain. And we'll do what we can for Charles.
We must make our way to the cemetery.
Please be careful, dear Antea.
Pietro. Ó. Conselho de tensão, hein, chat. Conselho de tensão, hein. Vai ter chefe. Ixi, vai ter...
What will you do for my Charles?
If he's present, we'll find him. Then we'll ask him what he wants us to do.
Must I see him too?
First, let's find out what happened. After that, we'll see.
Best get started. Time may be against us.
Mas tô com sono, chat, de verdade. Credo.
You'll be alright.
Coisa pesada, parece.
I doubt it.
Vai ser
But
no
I'll do
fora,
my
né, velho?
work all the same. We came here to help Charles and help Charles with
Vai ser
Shao.
igual. Panda, na verdade, né? Ó. Orelhona.
Ask around. See
Olheirona.
what people will tell you. I'll go to the cemetery and do the same.
Goodbye,
Be
boy.
careful.
Be careful.
You too.
You too. Abrir um mapa novo. Não consigo abrir o mapa. If fuck you, baby, fuck you, baby, rap I really let now, the baby you get now. É pra cá não, cemitério? I see it down, with no one loving. Forget you, baby, get you, baby. É pra cá, pra isso.
I must take a moment by myself. Excuse me.
Ah, sem educação, sou trouxa. É assim então? Você vai morrer, eu vou rir da sua cara, sua vagabunda. Entrar no chat. As docas estão fechadas por sabotagem, por fogo. Todo o comércio para Boston, Marblehead, Salem, etc. está interrompido até que o sabotador seja capturado. Interessante.
Be warned. I need but cry out, and help shall come in an instant.
Esse cara é uma trouxa, velho.
Antea Duarte, Minister Davenport's Banisher.
Cara medroso, bunda mole.
Oh, of course. I'm so sorry. Poor Reverend Davenport. His death has shaken us all. Welcome to New Eden. I'm afraid you find us at our worst.
We're Banishers. There's nowhere else we'd rather be. And you are?
I, madam, am Squire
Que foi,
Sincere
véi?
Paris,
Boa noite,
traveling
Panda.
merchant, stuck in this cursed place and eager to be somewhere else.
You're leaving town?
As soon as possible. Did you arrive by sea? A ship lies at anchor in the bay. Perhaps a captain would take me and my wares to safety.
The crew refused to dock, and I suspect they'll leave on the next available tide. We rode ourselves ashore.
Might I ask where you abandoned this rowboat of yours?
Along the coast, by a path remarkable for its angry specters and bloody corpses. If you wish to make the sailing, I hope your wares can swim. The nightmares. Do you get them too?
Of course I do. Not everyone will admit it, but we all have bad dreams.
Of what do you dream?
I dream someone watches me sleep. I sometimes fancy she's present when I'm awake. She never speaks, nor moves. She seems to wish me no harm. She just stands there, watching me, waiting, taking my measure.
Does she manifest at a particular hour?
If she does, I have no way of knowing it, unable as we are in this interminable grey to tell day from night. Well, there you are. Information on the curse, as per your request. I won't even charge you for it.
Tell me about the curse, if you will.
I'll tell you this. Those who dare defy the curse are brave indeed, and, I fear, foolish.
Banishing is a job, sir. And to do it, I need detail. If you please.
A banisher must have charms. Trinkets, I mean, of protection. If you have a surplus, I'd happily relieve you of your burden.
What I need right now is information about the curse. What have you seen that might help me with my work?
I've seen famine, madness, the shadow of early death, weather, too. So much weather. I mean, I've seen it all before, but never all at once. Here, it's everything, everywhere, and all at the same time. Folks stay indoors, waiting to be told what to do. Waiting to die, really. Ghosts in the making, all of them.
Care to trade?
Most of my goods are already packed, but I never refuse a deal.
I bid you good day, Squire Paris, and thank you for your time.
A pleasure, Mistress Th3Cl0wn. Do be careful.
To be careful. Cemitério, hein? Acho que é isso aqui.
A wisp. So close to town.
Cemitério fechado por ordem do governador. Pra mim nunca está fechado. Eu abro qualquer
Where
canto.
are you leading me?
Ai, Deus do filha da puta.
More of you? Call this a fight?
Perfeito.
No one is safe here.
Perfeito.
Most of these people died fighting. Someone didn't want them here.
Interessante, interessante, interessante. Como é que não? Caixa velha de madeira aqui. Calma, vamos lá.
I've seen more graves here than I've met settlers.
Ah, ali é o caminho certo, vamos caminhar rápido, né? Esse aqui primeiro. Não tem como voltar. Fudeu. Caceta, não tem como voltar pra lá. Voltar, dar a volta por aqui. Vamos ver o que tem aqui. Quase que isso aqui, será? Quase. Oh, caceta, usei negócio sem querer. Caceta. Aqui eu voltei foi nisso, né? Olha lá, achei o coisa do
Why
Charles sem
did you
querer.
wait for us, old friend? I swear I'll make it up to you. Many dead in more recent years.
Tá, preciso aprender a usar esse anel aqui ainda. Calma. cortar isso aqui logo, pra ver se vai desaparecer esse negócio aqui que tá coisado.
A memory lingers here. I might be able to reveal it.
Os banidores podem realizar rituais. A natureza do local determina qual ritual deve ser realizado. Realizar um ritual consome recursos, mesmo que você selecione o ritual incorreto. Para revelar as memórias, você deve realizar um ritual de remontar. Tá. Remontar.
What I picked up earlier should suffice.
Tá, vamos lá. Interessante, interessante, interessante. Conjugar.
In each stain hides a story.
Interessante.
In the name of the Lord, I command you. Be gone from this place!
You do not command me, clergyman.
Who are you, ghost? Unveil yourself!
Well, since you ask so politely...
Who are you?
I am everything you've ever feared.
Be gone! You have no shell, no ties, no purpose.
No, but neither do you.
Damn it. That thing he faced.
Interessante.
What was it?
Bíblia de Charles, encontrada no meio queimado na lama do cemitério. Está aberta em Jó 7:13, de 13 a 15. Tá, essa que eu li aquela hora, né? Interessante.
The tie that binds his ghost. With it, I can make him manifest. Back to his grave, then.
Dá uma olhadinha aqui primeiro, então, já vai pra lá. Vai pro lugar certo. Então, pegar recurso é fundamental pra gente poder chamar o bichão pra vir pra cá. Ah, interessante. Vamos lá. Então, como do Charles agora. Pra baixo. Bíblia de Charles. Convocar. Ah, tá. Ah, esse aqui.
Now is a good time for we old friends to talk. We've come too far, Red and I, not to see you one last time.
The last time.
Your pupil has become the master. If we fight, I'll beat you.
The gods of Olympus. Nice news.
Come on, Charles. Join me now. I know you're here. I know you're here. You know me, Ghost. I only wish to talk. Esther worries.
Antea, here, at last. Oh, poor Esther. I'm so sorry, my friend. So sorry for us all.
What happened? What's going on here?
Sad to say, dear friend, I made a mistake, and it cost me my life. Is Red with you? There is no time to waste.
Do you know how this curse began?
What prompted it, I do not know. Nor do I know when.
É meio triste, velho, parece.
Many months ago, certainly. But I do know this. This nightmare chose New Eden for a reason.
So, a ghost.
This one is different. Implacable. Very clever. Many magnitudes more ferocious than a spectre, and just as relentless.
Why did you not wait for our help?
The threat was rising. Despair growing. There were so many dead, Antea. So much sickened flesh. So many afflicted souls. There was no more time.
Before you died, you investigated the curse. What did you learn?
That our enemy is deceptive and merciless. That we should not underestimate its power.
We?
I am dead, dearest Antea. But I am a Banisher yet. I may still teach you.
If I allow you, which I do not.
Antea, do not repeat my mistakes. If a nightmare curses New Eden, you need all the help you can get. Its presence felt strongest in the meeting house. Perhaps the light of God there forced it to fight its ground. I had the building closed. The worst of the malevolence is contained. But it won't stay locked up for long.
Interessante.
I thought nightmares were a myth.
A nightmare is the rarest of ghosts. A powerful, insidious spirit, birthed by tragedy most dreadful.
How do I banish it?
There is meager wisdom in the texts. What little there is says it cannot be banished at all.
If it's a ghost, I can't banish it. You took notes, I suppose? Where might I find them?
They vanished. In the days before my death. Perhaps I mislaid them. Which is not like me. If you find them, read them carefully. Perhaps I missed something. Something important.
Something important.
We'll banish it, Red and I. Our good friend's death shall not go unpunished.
Be warned. This nightmare is too angry to be persuaded. And too powerful to be destroyed.
Your death pains us greatly. Your return pains me too.
I know. For my part, I'm glad to have seen you one last time. To have had the chance to warn you.
How did this nightmare kill you?
I believed that I could come to the cemetery and make it manifest. To my initial delight, it worked. I now suspect it came by choice. It seemed amused, as if it were a pleasant game to weigh my measure as a man.
How does its malevolence manifest?
It poisons minds and sickens bodies. It draws specters to it and sours the weather. It delivers nightmares to one's sleep. For a time, screams tore through the night as folk awoke in terror. When it appeared to me, I did not see its true face. But I heard a woman. She was love. I felt her gaze. My heart froze. I died. The spirit is vengeance pure. The ghost of one who was terribly wronged.
I've heard your warning. You can go.
No, I must remain. Esther needs my protection. My flock needs me too.
You know how this works. You know I won't allow that.
I am still myself, Antea. With time, I'll grow stronger. I can help you.
The longer you haunt Esther, the hungrier you'll be. You know this.
This is different. I'm the Reverend Charles Davenport, your friend and mentor. You know me. You know I am a good man.
I knew you. You were a good man. Now you are a ghost, and I cannot let that stand. But I swear it, the nightmare will end, and Red and I shall do the ending. Charles Davenport was a good man and a fine mentor.
And you a fine student, though you took a hard line. I never could unpick that from your character. Has life tempered you since?
Life has tempered my steel. Death and the manner of it has made you the very thing you once opposed. Goodbye, Charles. Peace on your soul. Remembrance on your...
Antea, wait.
Wait for what? We're banishers. Death to the dead.
Let Esther choose for herself.
Oh, Lord. Please don't ask me to do that.
Esther, my good wife, and the very best.
Precisa, véi.
I miss you so.
Oh, dear Lord, Charles, why are you here? Why have you come back? You must leave, please.
I must stay. I must protect you. The thing in the meeting house feeds on our torment. I should have known better. I know better now.
Antea, give Charlie the ascent he deserves.
Charles Davenport, you have no reason to stay. Go. Let Esther grieve in peace.
Save her, my friends. And save yourselves. Save them all.
Caraca, vai ser sonora da maior tristeza no coração, aí tomando um rabo.
I'll walk Esther home.
I'll do it. The women can talk.
Then all the way to the schoolhouse and make the bed. Charles is at rest now. Antea, she gave him the care he needed.
Tristeza, velho, credo.
My Charles. Where do you think he is now?
He's... I don't know.
I miss the warmth of his hands. His calm presence in our house. If I close my eyes, I can picture him. He's in a place where sunlight chases the snow away. It is warm and there is fresh milk. The sheets are cleaned and pressed and folded. Nothing can ever be the matter.
You're right. He's at peace, and you deserve to rest.
Deserve to rest. Correndo. Coisa feia. Onde que ela veio? Eu vi completamente diferente pra chegar até o cemitério, velho. Meu Deus.
I'm sorry. I'll miss him dearly. Tomorrow, we'll continue investigating the curse. Good night, Esther.
I am glad you are here. Both of you. We need you. You should get some sleep. You'll need it. Good night, my dear. You should get some sleep. You'll need it.
Onde eu vou dormir? Ah, a caminha confortável pra dormir. É não? Uma caminha bem gostosinha pra dormir? Não? Não. Tijolo pra dormir não? Essa aqui eu não vi não. Vou ver. Ah tá, eu vi sim. Eu esqueci.
Yes?
A moment more of your time, if you don't mind. Have you been to the meeting house recently?
Minister Davenport closed it. No matter. God needs no other house than his servants' hearts. I'll say no more, but there is no more to say.
Essa mulher é suspeita, hein?
Did you know Charles Davenport?
Of course I knew the minister. My sister and I attended all his services, and grateful we were too. He was the moral foundation stone of the colony. His poor widow. She must be bereft.
Charles, Minister Davenport, said many here had unpleasant dreams. He suspected they were part of the curse.
You are a curious character indeed, mistress. My dreams, good or bad or otherwise, are my own business, and so they shall remain.
Governor Haskell told us of the curse. I'd like to understand what it is and from where it came.
While I'll not speak ill of my neighbours, someone must have let the evil in.
A name might help.
I'll not poison my parish with loose chatter. Besides, I have no name to give you.
Did you know Charles Davenport?
Of course I knew the minister. He was the...
Não dá pra voltar. Ai, queria perguntar
You
outro
may have
negócio
your
lá.
time back, with my thanks.
Well, thank the Lord for that.
Thank the Lord for that. Thank the Lord for that. Não, eu achei inglês britânico isso aqui, velho. Aqui. Cheio de ratos esse lugar, credo. Vai ter a faxineira aqui daqui a pouco. Credo. Olha esse, velho. Charutão.
We did the right thing. Charles was our friend.
I love you, Red McCraith. But when it comes to ghosts, your heart makes you reckless. It's dangerous.
Dangerous.
Were you really about to banish Charles?
Charles would have done the same for your ghost or mine.
I hope he'd have at least hesitated. Charles was a good man, full of love.
Banishing his ghost wouldn't have been easy, but it would have been right. Ghosts only bring misery, Red. Make no mistake, they steal life's essence from the living.
Aye. They don't always do it out of malice. Give them that.
We are banishers. We end suffering for those who live. We bring closure to those who don't.
A ghost may suffer too. A sin puts a gentler end to it.
But not a safer one. Better to banish and be sure.
Would you banish me? If it came to it?
You'll not escape me so easy. You I would bring back from the dead.
That's not funny.
I'd fill you with fresh essence. I'd give you so much essence you'd return bloated with life.
Steal essence from the living to feed my ghost. You wouldn't, eh?
Olá, galerinha da Twitch.
You're a scruffy-headed lout, Red McWraith, and I will never let you go. Over my dead body, mister.
Thought I was meant to be the soft-hearted one.
You are.
Do you think Charles was right? This thing in the meeting house could be what did he call it? A nightmare?
I really hope not. Such entities are legendary ghosts, even for banishers.
Deve ser chefão ela, hein?
We'll see tomorrow. Now, to sleep. This was a dreadful day.
Adorei. Tá perdendo já, né? O cachorro fudido. Ai, meu fone. É meu fone.
Poor Charles.
Poor Esther.
Poor Esther.
Aye, poor Esther.
Pô. Ó o bicho vindo, moleque.
And Th3Cl0wn, she took her firebane. She says I'm the reckless one.
Pô, ele é mais rápido.
Where are you? You're hardly in the meeting house, are you?
Mata o rato.
Who's there? And Th3Cl0wn?
Morte aos mortos.
Why would you go up there alone? I'm hoping. And Th3Cl0wn?
E tem aqui. Tá fechado aqui.
Don't suppose you spectres have seen it. You're the boss and all, but you could have included me.
Antea.
Three blind mice. See, 3 blind mice. See how they run. See how they.
Antea?
Antea?
Blind. All blind. Red, can't you see? We never stood a chance.
Antea? You hurt? Where are you? I'm here, my love.
What happened?
What happened?
Ela tá cega.
I'm here, my love. How mundane.
Show yourself.
God came to the man in a dream and said, "Behold, thou art dead." But the man had done nothing wrong and said,
Lord, wilt thou also slay the righteous?
What?
Ah, porra, velho. Olha o bichão.
"Will you slay the righteous?"
Be not alarmed. I bring you aid.
Cara, que da hora o
There is
bichão,
no
velho.
aid. There is only dereliction.
Where's Antea? What have you done with her? Hell's balls. Lady, if you hurt her...
You cling to love, a fool to the last. There is no love. There is only defilement.
No.
Porra. Eita porra, ó o bicho, ó o bicho, ó o bicho! Opa! Opa!
Your lover will betray you too!
We only wish to speak with you.
Opa! Achou que é... Toma. Ah, você que matou o Charles, né? Ah, opa! Opa! Ah, filha da puta! Toma, 108 na sua cara. Cadê ela?
You will suffer like I do!
We want to help you.
Ai, eu vou morrer. Cacete, vou morrer. Eita, porra, vou morrer.
Your luck won't last!
Ai, vagabunda. Ai, vagabunda. O que isso faz? Ah, banheiro. Ai, vagabunda. Ah, ah, ah. Vai.
Where's Antea? If you laid a finger on her...
You what? Come to her aid? There is no aid. There is only...
Bang.
retribution.
Give him back.
How touching. You come to claim your man. You think you love him. You do not. There, in the dark of your marrow, there is no love, only betrayal. I offer you a trade. He stays and you leave with your life.
I'll bargain with no ghost.
You have a brain, yet you think with your idiot heart. You're weak.
Caralho. Ah, matou a mina, velho.
Will you come to her aid now when all is lost?